If this melody gave you goosebumps, I'm honestly happy for you. That means you had a truly happy childhood. And it doesn't matter if you play this game yourself or just watch your older brother or dad play. Even simply watching the gameplay was pure joy. Let's dive into the legendary racing game on the Sega Mega Drive, Rock and Roll Racing.
Let the carnage begin!
Hello everyone, my name is Perseval, and on this channel I talk about video game and more. This time we are diving into one of the most popular titles ever released for the Sega.
Oh, cool! What game? Racing? Nah, not my thing. See you later, meow.
You don't get it, bastard. Rock and Roll Racing is a truly cult classic. It was released in 1993 for the SNES and a year later came to the Sega Mega Drive. It was created by the talented developers at Silicon Synapse, the studio that would later become Blizzard Entertainment. Rock and Roll Racing is an isometric arcade racer with combat mechanics. You don't just race, you shoot, drop mines and ram your opponent on your way to the finish line. As kids, this was one of the most popular games to play together. First, it had two-player mode, which was always a huge bonus, and second, that music. Just listen to these tracks.
Snake jams into first! Rage fades into last!
This game literally educated our ears, teaching us what good music sounds like. So, the game begins with you choosing your racer. That aren't many, and most of us picked Snake. Yeah, sadly not that Snake. There was also a secret chapter, but honestly back then we had no idea. Once you have picked your driver, you grab your starter car and hit the first track. Aside from the epic soundtrack, the game also featured legendary commentary by announcer Larry Huffman. Fun fact, this was one of the first 16-bit games to include fully voiced commentary. The first tournament takes place on the planet Cham 6, featuring 8 tracks. They're pretty simple, meant to teach you how to control your car and use your gadget. And there are plenty of those. You can shoot enemies ahead of you and drop traps for those behind. Of course, you also have Nitro, and trust me, never underestimated it. I lost count of how many times Nitro saved my racer and helped me cross the finish line first. On the track, you will find cash bonuses and repair kit, since obviously you're not the only one who can shoot, your opponents can too. That's what makes it fun. The AI here is really aggressive and they will blow you up constantly. Luckily, they also fight each other, so sometimes it's smart to slow down a bit, let them take each other out and then finish off whoever left. After each race, you can upgrade your car using the money you earned. You can boost your armor, add spike to your bumper, upgrade your engine, or expand your weapon ammo, rockets, laser, whatever you write in packing. And of course, more Nitro. You can never have too much Nitro. By the end of the game, I released Nitro is one of the most useful things ever, so I strongly recommend investing in it. After the first planets come the corners, towhead tracks, stronger enemies and a lot more house. I especially love the shortcut, those alternate roads you could take to shave off seconds. Honestly, that was probably my first lesson in finding shortcuts in life. Even now, when I cut out early to save time, this game comes to mind. On the next planet you also can buy a new car, one that fires rocket. But if you want something truly powerful, it's better to save your money because…
Perseval, you clearly haven't learned how to run a YouTube channel yet.
What do you mean?
We are halfway through the video and you still haven't asked viewers to like or comment. At this rate, nobody will subscribe and the algorithm will keep ignoring us.
You're right, thanks to everyone who already hit that like button and subscribe. Every like is a huge motivation to keep making more videos. Alright, let's continue. So, if you don't spend too much on rockets and mines, you will soon be able to buy my favorite car in the game, the battle track. for 1100,000 credits. Driving is a pure joy, and trust me, on the next planet you will need it. But if the game feels too tall, there are 3 difficult levels to choose from, but I really recommend playing on the hardest one, because that's how you unlock all the content. If you start on easy, the game ends after the 3rd planet, and you will miss the best part. Later planets include ice tracks where you will need special cars with better grip, and the final planet is basically a volcano. Every corner feels like it could blow up. In short, this game is amazing and honestly hard to describe in words. You just need to play it yourself, or better yet, play it with your friends. While preparing this video, I replayed the whole thing several times and ended up spending over 10 hours on it without even noticing. It's one of those games that truly stood the test of time. So I absolutely recommend trying it out, whether you never played it before or just want to relive that childhood feeling, long before Mario Kart and Gran Turismo. Thank you for watching till the end and like this video. I'm Perseval, she's Bastard, play good game and never forget where it all began. See you next time!